Okay, day 2 on the trail. This is Paul. Tammy's right next to me. Much better weather today. Today is the 4th of April. It's Saturday, right before Easter Sunday. And we've got good trail conditions. The sun is out. It is not raining. It is about 40 something degrees, getting up to 55 today. We left at about 8:30 in the morning, and no, maybe about 8 o'clock, 8:15 from Sucevita. We're headed to Vatra Moldovitei today, which is about 15 or so miles. We're not sure, 13 maybe. Lots of elevation gain, about 3,000 some odd feet. And so far we were on some road coming out of Sucevita, and now we're just walking on this sort of dirt road up through these gorgeous homes that are used as accommodations. Very pretty so far. Okay, we are at about kilometer mark 23, and we just got off the main logging road, and we're descending up a smaller, probably logging road, which reminds us a lot of the Maryland Heights Trail. If any of you have hiked that, it's a place where Abraham Lincoln visited, and apparently he didn't get all the way up to the heights. He got just part way. But anyway, the trail is kind of looks like this, and it's pretty steep. No switchbacks here. Just want to give a shout out to where we stayed last night. We stayed at Casa Dominite. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. In Sucevita, and we had a wonderful meal. As soon as we arrived at about 2 o'clock, they fed us a dinner meal that they weren't prepared for, and they did it anyway because we were so hungry. We missed lunch, and then we took extra for later on for a snack that we couldn't eat. And then we had breakfast this morning there, and then they also gave us a packed lunch. And here's the packed lunch they gave us. It weighs about 4 pounds, but oh, what a lot of food. More than we'll ever eat probably. But we're gonna carry it all the way and eat as much as we can. Oh, and Casa Dominite all together paid 320 RON or lei for the accommodation and for the dinner, breakfast, and lunch meals. So really an awesome deal, and they are wonderful hosts. Oh, we're still on the rise coming out of Sucevita, climbing this timber logging road that's probably a little bit old, but I'd say most of what we've been on today has sort of been this road right here, and it's not the Appalachian Trail. I don't think they're too concerned about erosion control. They're just going straight up and straight down. So it's kind of nice actually getting the up out of the way real quick though. So there's a plus to it. And we've got great weather. I can't imagine what this would have been like yesterday with all the rain. We'd probably been walking up a creek without a paddle. Okay, so why backpacking in Bruce? Well, Tammy and I enjoy is probably too kind of a word. What's that on my face? Enjoy backpacking. We've done several long distance backpacking trips, including the Tour de Mont Blanc, the Coast to Coast, the Pennine Way, their Long Trail, some of the Appalachian Trail, the Colorado Trail, the Haute Route, which starts from Chamonix, France as well, like the TMB. Anyway, so we enjoy backpacking. We find it adventurous. It's not always joyful. Anyway, and we also like beer. We like coffee too, but the brews refers to beer, and we enjoy beer, especially after a long day of backpacking. So backpacking and brews, that's us, Tammy and me. Okay, just reached kilometer marking 26. That's that one right there. Let's see if we can get a shot of it. There we go. And we reached the top of a ridge line. Gorgeous view. Boy, beautiful day. Just wonderful. 100% different than yesterday. So, okay, so who are Paul and Tammy? Well, okay, we're both citizens of the United States. Tammy was born near Fargo, North Dakota, and I was born in southeast Pennsylvania. We both enlisted in the Air Force shortly after high school, graduating from high school, and we're both going to go on Medicare this year. So yeah, we're both turning 65 years old, if you can believe that. Let's see, we both retired from the Air Force. Tammy a little bit while ago, me not too long ago. And I missed 2 trails. We also hiked the Camino de Santiago. That was last year, springtime. And then we also hiked the Westweg, which runs through the Black Forest of Germany, which is also very beautiful. And this hike reminds us a little bit of that, staying at guest houses and walking through a lot of a lot of forests and logging roads, things like that. So very beautiful as well. Let's see, what else about us? Well, I'll share more about us later. We just passed kilometer marking 28. Came out of that thick pine forest into this pasture land, which appears to be cow pasture based on the paddies that I see on the ground. But just a beautiful sight, wonderful day, and good temperatures now, probably in mid-50s maybe, but great for backpacking. Oh, we just passed kilometer marker 29, and boy, kudos to Transilvanica Social for their trailblazes and the markers and the kilometer markers and the benches with the roofs over top of them. Boy, just really nice, really hard to get lost, and very, very accommodating for a trail out in the middle of the woods. Now, granted, we're hiking a lot of logging roads, so trail maintenance is not necessarily up to those folks, but I'm sure they got to check out the trails nonetheless. And yeah, very kudos, definitely great thanks to the folks that built the trail and maintain it. So just past kilometer marking 32, we right along the trail, there is a gentleman and the grandmother. The gentleman's name is Konstantin Kozma, and he's got a 10-person sort of guest house that I presume he rents out to people, presumably folks on the Via Transilvanica. And he's not part of the Via Transilvanica Facebook group, so he's all involved in that. But anyway, he encouraged us to stop in, take a seat at his bench and have some palinka and some cheese, and he showed us the accommodations that he had, and just had a gorgeous view from where he is in that sort of a little dip in between two major hills, but beautiful view of the valley. Anyway, so just real pretty sight, and he's very accommodating. We of course didn't stay there. We're heading all the way to Vatra Moldovitei, and we still have a ways to go. Big ups today. Yeah, they don't do switchbacks here. It's straight up and straight down. So a lot different than the trails in the United States, for sure. Okay, granted, we've had rain for 5 straight days. But oh my God, these trails are, especially where the loggers are, or the forest are, the forest rangers or whoever's maintaining the trails. But check out the mud on these shoes. Whoa. It's like 5 pounds extra weight.